lightly, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, our next guest is an animal lover and, in fact, has brought some very exotic creatures into her home, much to her boyfriend's surprise.
Louis, meet Joe.
Can I stroke it?
Yeah, stroke him.
It's not gonna bite, is it?
They can bite, but
Oh my
they're not
God.
venomous.
That is so cool.
I thought it's better than a dog.
Yeah, real cute. I love lizards.
How cool is it?
It's cool. We can't keep that.
All right, let's welcome strictly professional and freaky lizard enthusiast, Dianne Buswell. Dianne, how are you? Hello.
Very well, thank you.
Dianne, at what point did you think I need to get my hands on a blue-tongued skink?
Listen, all I can say is I am Australian, so that is how we roll in Australia. With pet snakes, lizards, spiders, you name it, we want it.
Yeah, I'd rather something a bit more cuddly, I think.
Yeah,
but, you know, each to their own.
Koalas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dianne, we've obviously been missing Strictly. It's left a big hole. But you've got this new podcast that's come into Radio 1 because a lot of people won't know that you're actually a trained hairdresser. And it's sort of all about hair, this new podcast, isn't it? And it's a really tough time, as we all know, for hairdressers. Well, it has been, hasn't it, since last March. Brilliant now, though, that the government have dedicated a team just to look after that industry, don't you think? Because obviously before they were lumped into the hospitality thing, but now at least there's a dedicated team for them.
Definitely. I think hairdressing is not one of those things that we can do virtually. I mean, even though Dye Salon is virtual, it is, you know, in general, it's not something that you can do online. So I think this is really important. And, you know, we're all missing the salon at the moment. It's something we go to and feel so good about ourselves. So, yeah, I think it's great.
Oh, a big shout out to all the hairdressers. My mum was a hairdresser. My first job, sweeping up the hair.
Did you get good tips?
No, well, yeah, come from the left, not the right. They were the only tips I got. Didn't get any. Yeah.
There's an art to sweeping the floor, let me tell you. Sweeping the floor, answering the phones and giving the old hair wash.
Oh, no, not my thing. It wasn't my thing.
No.
I can imagine you doing a good hair wash.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
OK, let's move on. Sadly, we can't go to real salons. You're setting up a virtual one in your new podcast, Dianne. Tell us how it works exactly.
Yeah, so it's called Dye Salon, and basically all my clients get sent this box. It's Dye's box of dreams, I call it. And inside that box is everything you need to be able to create the hairstyle that we want to achieve for that particular client. But not only that, we have a special magazine called Dye Salon News. And in the magazine, we sort of take a trip down memory lane to all our clients, and we have a look and a bit of a throwback to all the old hairstyles that they've had. And it's so interesting because obviously there's so many stories that goes with the hairstyles. So it's very fun, a lot of fun. It can get quite deep as well in there because, you know, sometimes there's a bit of a crisis where you've changed your hair for a particular reason or, you know, so it's a lot of fun. We talk, we do hair. They're learning how to do their own hair, all virtually. So, yeah, it's great.
So there's tips in there as well, obviously, for home grooming. And, you know, it is a bit of a nightmare, isn't it, now? Because people don't know what to do between now and when the salon's open and everybody's in a bit of a mess. So, you know, what would be your top tips in order to maintain your hair best you can in this in-between period?
Well, actually, I think that's exactly right. Maintaining your hair at the moment. We're not really going anywhere, so there's no need to, I think, colour it. I think try and get your health back in your hair if you are colouring it. If you are going for haircuts, I always say take a little bit less off than what you think, because sure enough, there might be a little mistake in there and you're just going to keep going up and up. So start less and then you can go up from there. But yeah, I think maintaining your hair, getting it in good condition while we can, and then when the salon's open again, go and get the full colour, get the works, enjoy it.
OK, well, as you force your guests to look back at some questionable past haircuts, we've got one of you without your famous red hair. Check this out.
Yeah, it's so different.
Look at that. Would you bring the fringe back?
Oh.
I don't mind the fringe. Joe's not a huge fan of fringes though, so I don't know what would happen if I came back with a fringe. Well, I don't mind them, but I do like the red.
Oh, I think, super pretty. You can go any colour you want. Now we've got a bit of a treat because obviously we had to dig a photo of Ronan out as well with some interesting hair.
Oh yeah, I've had.
Let's have a look at this.
Yeah.
Now
there you
then.
are.
Oh, my.
Was that lockdown
That
before
was lockdown 1, yeah. Thanks.
Amazing. Oh, Dianne, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. It was
Lovely.
a pleasure.
Thanks a million, Dan.
Oh,
Thank you.
now we've had loads of comments, haven't we, from
Yes,
viewers?
we have indeed.
We should say, actually, though, that Dianne's podcast, it's on BBC Sounds from Thursday. There you are. So we asked what was keeping you cheerful, which is difficult at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, India and Delilah have got in touch via their mums.